Hi there, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. In an earlier video, I spoke about the heart coherence and the quick coherence technique to raise that heart coherence. I even demonstrated a software, the EM Wave by the HeartMath Institute in California, that reads that heart coherence, that heart vibe, so to speak, that we put out into the world. And with the law of attraction, what we put out returns to us in kind. So we have to be very careful about what we are putting out there in the way of heart energy, because that is our communication system with everything around us. All right? All a matter of energy and vibration. In another video, I talked about the transfer function. The transfer function, very simply, is y is a function of x. Y is what we reap. X is what we sow. So what we reap is a function of what we sow in life. And what we sow, it's a number of things, of course. You know, it could be anything. When we're talking about the physical body and our physical and mental and emotional well-being, you know, the X variables could be anything from what we eat to what we think about what we eat to the relationships we're in with people. All of the X variables, all of the inputs contribute then to the outputs that we experience in life, the feelings that we have, and the outcomes, if you will, the financial outcomes, the relationship outcomes, the physical outcomes, the level of energy that we have, the mindfulness that we have. So today I'm going to introduce another very simple but very powerful formula that is life-changing and life-enhancing. And that formula is simply this. It's T times E equals F. Now, what does that mean, John? Well, T is what we think. E is the emotion that fuels what we think. And F is the feelings that we have. Physical feelings, mental feelings, emotional feelings. What are we feeling like? Mood, aches, pains, whatever. So, working backwards from what we reap, the feelings that we have that then contribute into the universal exchange of energy. Why do we feel what we feel? If we feel sad, if we feel angry, if we feel impatient, what's going on? We can trace it now right back to what we think. And the EM Wave software that I demonstrated really showed this. It showed how we can get into a high heart coherence, a very deep, mindful, spiritual energy, okay, meditative and very, very, very positive. That's what we're now putting out there. So that's a critical input, because when we're putting out high heart coherence, we're reaping very positive relationships with our work, with our friends, with the people we come in contact with every day, with the environment, with nature, with animals, with the foods that we eat. We have a very positive relationship, and we feel great, and we are essentially immune to disease and illness. All right, we're in perfect harmony. Problem is that our mind drifts, so the conscious mind can quickly shift to that peaceful, high coherence state of mind to one of agitation. Something that really bothers us, a person that bothers us, an event that bothers us, something in the past or the future when we're not present. So mindfulness is all about being very conscious of what we are thinking, very guarded in a sense to what we allow our minds to dwell on, all right? Because we essentially become what we dwell on. So what are we thinking? I'm going to give you one quick example that just happened today, in fact. I was in a waiting room. As it turns out, I was in that waiting room for over an hour. All right. It was supposed to be a quick visit in and out, and instead it was over an hour that I was sitting there waiting. Now I had a choice there, right there. Could I start to get angry? Could I start to think about all the other things I could be doing while I'm sitting there? Could I think about anything that would agitate me? Now, if I had done that, what would happen to my heart coherence? You know, it would go right into the red, so to speak. Now, what would that vibe be calling back into my life? More to get angry about, more to get impatient about. It's a perfect exchange. It always is. Universal law. So instead, I took the time, one, to meditate. I actually did the heart coherence, the quick coherence meditation in the waiting room. What a perfect time to get silent, to get quiet, to be still, to breathe at a deep, deep level, and to get into that high state of coherence. It's precisely what I did. I chose, this is a choice we all have, I chose to use that time in a positive way as opposed to a negative way. The same thing is going on throughout the day. You wake up, if you flip the television on and you tune into the news, what's going on in your mind? Are you getting agitated by all the crap that's going on around the world? Okay. Are you getting, if you were plugged into the EM Wave software, what would your heart coherence show? I guarantee you it would show deep red, which is very negative. Now, what are you calling into your life the rest of the day? More to be stressed about? More to get angry about? It'll be there. It will be there. So mindfulness is all about making sure we pay attention to what we think, fueled by the one true emotion that there is, which is love. What we think, fueled by love, and we get feelings that are awesome. If we allow ourselves to think about negative things, everything that's wrong in the world, and it's fueled by the absence of love, which is fear. We think about the negative, we fuel it by fear. Good luck with what you feel, because what you feel isn't going to be positive, and that's what's going to be attracting more negative into your life. Learn this formula, practice this formula. Again, it's life-changing, it's life-enhancing. It's truly amazing. It's all up to us. God bless.